and see this. Now, you can't even concentrate on your worship experience for looking at this lady underwear coming up out of her pants. It's bad enough she already down there slobbering all over the church carpet that they just got finished paying for. And now we all have to be subjected to this sight. Well, my next guests are here to help us avoid all of these types of things. We've got Stefan Starlings, the mastermind behind Vintage Hazel Clothing. We also have CEO of I Stay Dapper LLC, Jay Wilson. He's been styling for 6 years now, and his fashion-forward eye has helped create looks for many high-profile fashion shows and editorial photo shoots. His mission is to increase self-confidence while educating individuals about fashion. Give Javaris Wilson a hand. And also with us is a young lady who gives beating your face a whole new meaning and definition. She's the beauty architect. She travels all over the country, constructing dynamic looks using faces as her canvas. Give it up for Shalon. We're just gonna clap for ourselves here. We're in a closed set. All right, so I'm going to do a segment called Sunday's Worst, and we're just gonna show you some of these fashion no-nos, and you all can help us figure out how to solve them. Okay, the first one is black stockings and white shoes. Stefan, I'm gonna start with you. You're the fashion designer.
I'm gonna say that's a big fashion no-no.
It's a personal pet peeve of mine.
Mine as well.
Can we stop it? People, can we please just stop with the black stockings and white shoes? Never again. Thank you. Okay, so even if you're making a bold fashion statement.
If you want to make a bold fashion statement with white shoes and black stockings, that's the wrong statement to make. And depending on where you're going to, you can always either try putting on like probably a lace tight or something different than just a black stocking to go with the whites. Bring some color and texture into it.
Right, even like some fishnets? Is that too much for the church, folks?
Let's try lace first.
Okay.
And then maybe on Easter we'll do fishnets.
Special occasions only. Shalon, what do you think?
I totally agree with Stefan on that one. I do like the lace tights or the leggings, something to make it more trendy. At the same time, I just don't agree with the black on the white. It's a big contrast.
And let's even take it a step further. Even the stark white stockings.
Yes.
Let's throw them away
Yeah,
too.
that's for
okay?
your kids.
Yeah. The white tights. My sister introduced me to like coffee and nude color skin tone.
My mom wears sheer flesh tone stockings.
Beautiful. And then you can wear them with any color shoe, right? Okay, the next one is this area. I don't know what to call this. The cleavage, let's just say what it is. This area. Jay Wilson, Javaris, how can we keep that part covered up? Many women who are well endowed in that area say they cannot find a shirt that fits properly.
That's actually not true. You always have to cover that up, especially in the house of God,
right,
or anywhere. But definitely find like a nice blouse or something that actually fits you. Do not buy things that are too small or one size down. Always buy your appropriate size or size up. Sometimes clothes shrink after you wash them.
Right.
So it's always smart to buy maybe a size up, and then when you wash it, it will be perfect.
That's why my pencil skirt was busting at the seams, because I washed. Not because I was gaining weight. Okay. What about, I've seen this on a few occasions. There's this myth going around that if you wear a white bra under a white shirt, it won't show. It'll disappear. Please, Stefan, tell us what actually happens when you wear a white bra under a white shirt.
It'll actually show up more than what you would wear a polka dot bra.
Ding, 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 ding.
So what I would suggest is putting on black undergarments when you wear white anything so that it casts a shadow of nothing underneath.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's just turn this whole segment into proper undergarments. Lumps, bumps, and panty lines. Shalon, how do we fix that problem?
Ladies, for one, we do have to invest in our foundation. And I'm not talking about makeup this time. I'm actually talking about the underwear, proper bra, brassiere getting measured. They do actually have that services in a lot of stores, and it's complimentary. But we should, the spillage, they have foundations for all of that good stuff. The slimmer
Right.
the panty
We're
from
not
the
gonna name
legs.
brands 'cause they're not
Exactly.
sponsoring,
Yeah,
but-
yeah. But they do have the whole. They have all that for you. So yeah, please do invest in foundations, not just the outfit.
Right, right. And the thing about that is, and I was telling them before we started the show, that there are so many products out there now that I might just take some money and, like you say, invest in proper undergarments. They have those see-through bra straps, so you don't have to
Yes.
deal with that. They have the little pasties for the cold moments. You have the little clips that go on the back. I mean, for whatever outfit you wear, there is an undergarment so that you're not showing. And then the, like you said, the slimmers. Those are amazing
Yes.
to give you shape and things like that. Okay, and our very last one, the one I just spoke of, that literally happened to me, that story. I mean, I'm about to go in to worship, and I can't even concentrate because I'm looking at this, and I have to admit, I've been guilty of it too. So how do we prevent what we call the whale tail, that peekaboo of undergarments that come up out of women's pants, Jay?
Well, I would say the appropriate underwear. You need to have the appropriate underwear and make sure, back to the size, you always have to get the appropriate size.
Do they have low rise? Because a lot of these pants are low rise, and I think
And
that's where the problem
that's
is
a
coming.
problem. Low rise would not help, especially if you're going to shout, and then everything lifts up, and then the south drops out. So
Right.
you would want to not make it a low rise. That's
so,
not good.
So just kind of steer away from the low rise
Absolutely.
pants.
No
in
low
church
rise
stuff.
whatsoever.
Well, I was part of a speaking conference. We were speaking to high school students, and they gave us some really good advice. They said what you do is you lean to the left and to the right, touch your toes, squat, like do all these various positions, and if anything is showing or anything is coming out, then you adjust for it, because you just never know when you're on stage performing how your body might move. And I would assume that it's the same thing in church, right, Shalon?
Right, it is, and you're right. You have that double take or double check before you leave the house. I mean, once you put your clothes on, you can kind of tell what's not working and what's not moving the way it shouldn't be before you even make it out the door. So,
Go ahead.
And just to add on top of that, I completely agree with Shalon. I think a lot of people, they just rush, and they may not pick out their outfits the day before. Another option would be pick your outfits or your garments out the night before, try it the night before, instead of waking up, oh, I have to rush. And then you put on, and then you get to church, and then you have that problem.
That is amazing advice, because I think most of my problems in life would be solved with proper preparation, all my time management issues and things like that. And I think something else, people need to purchase a full-length mirror. I think you'd be surprised of how many people don't have a full-length mirror in their home, and that way you can see different angles of yourself. Okay, well, we have fashion designer Stefan Stallings of Vintage Hazel. We've got celebrity stylist Javaris Wilson. We've also got our beauty architect, makeup artist du jour here, Shalon Willis. And we are going to come back and put together a church-appropriate outfit from top to bottom. Don't move, Abundant Life TV. Welcome back. You're watching Abundant Life TV. We are talking about fashion faux pas in the house of God. Today's show is sponsored in part by Poetic Treasures. Light up your eyes with one or a combination of their mineral eyeshadows. Make your lips look, feel, and taste great with their lip paints, and highlight your cheekbones with their wonderful blushes. Thank you so much, Poetic Treasures, for being a sponsor. All right, it's Sunday morning. You think you have nothing to wear, but let's walk you through putting together a stylish yet appropriate ensemble for church. All right, this is our model, Lexi. Hello, Lexi. All right, Stefan, talk to us about what she has on.
Model number one is wearing what I'll say is a timeless piece that any girl can have in their closet, which is something black and white. And we added, well, it's a new edge to it. It's asymmetric cut, keeping it classy yet, I guess, a little young for the church. And we paired it with a colored blazer and a black ruffle top.
All right, James, Javaris, Jay, her accessories.
Great. Alexi is wearing some custom earrings to match her outfit. Also, she's paired it with some nice gold accessories, fun. Also, the golden clutch and the heels, you know, they match the accent with the gold accent. So it brings the entire look together. And her belt as well has detail with the tassels. So you always want to just, you know, bring the accessories in to complete the look.
I love that, and how accessories go from head to toe. Your hair
Absolutely.
is considered an accessory, the earrings, the purse, and all the way down to the shoes. And I have seen outfits that were kind of ho-hum until you put the accessories on it, and then
Correct.
it just transformed it. All right, tell us about some makeup things that she can do with this outfit, Shalon.
Well, Lexi is she's a beautiful model. For one, I loved her haircut. So
Yes.
I knew that I didn't want to take so much away from her natural beauty. So my main thing was to pop her lip with the great pink. So that's like a fuchsia pink lipstick, and then I topped it on top with a clear gloss. So a lot of times, ladies, if you're scared of color and sometimes when you buy something and you feel like it's too bright, tone it down with maybe a nude and then add a clear lip on top. And then I accented her brows. Please, let's work on these brows, ladies.
Oh, help us, Lord.
Brows frame 75% of your face, so bring them together with a great celebrity brow kit. Enhance the brows a little, make sure they're groomed properly, and that's what I did. So that's great for the summer. Not too much, but just enhance your own features.
I love that. Okay, so this asymmetric line, I'm loving it because, like you said, it's young, but then that length. Because if she were to wear it just at that short length, it would never work. But that asymmetric line makes it appropriate for church. And if she could just open her jacket, how could she take this from church to maybe a date with her husband? Stefan?
With the jacket being off, it just takes it more so to a night look for, like you said, a night out on the town with her husband. Keeping it simple with the all black ruffled sheer top and the black and white skirt. And I think, I'm sorry, can we do that?
Is that a sleeveless top you have on under there? Yes.
Yes.
See, with just the sleeveless, again, that wouldn't work for church, but you throw a blazer on it, and I love how it's a color. Ladies, please don't be afraid to play with color. That's one thing that I'm learning. I used to be a black person because I felt like I looked so good in black, but I'm starting to diversify. Can you tell us how much an outfit like this might run someone? Jay?
Outfit total, including accessories.
Yeah.
I would say maybe like $100. I mean, if you like pick and choose, definitely if you have things in your closet and you may just want to buy like a new blouse or just, you know, always recycle. That's my favorite thing. And then maybe buy a new coat or a new accessory. So it all depends. But I would say maybe 100 to 120 for hers.
100 to 120, and that's money well spent, right, Shalon? I know you're a makeup person, but you're a woman, so I know you love fashion and clothing.
Yes.
But that's money well spent, right? Because these pieces can work with other things.
Correct. Even like her blazer, it can go into the fall, you know, and
Yes.
especially with that great color also, so it won't be just like a spring color and you're wearing it in the fall. So I do believe in investing in pieces, quality pieces, and you able to be a little more versatile with it.
And I can also see that skirt being worn with a more casual top and maybe some
Yes.
flats, some gladiators, you know.
Some leggings.
Oh, leggings. See, I
Put a
would have
tank
never
top
thought
on.
about that.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, so those are some ways we could take that look from church to date night to casual. We appreciate that, Lexi. So, Stefan, do you have any other tips? You're a fashion designer. Are there any specific things staples women should look for in their Sunday morning repertoire?
Yes, I will always have, I know they call it a little black dress, but as long as it's little and appropriate.
Right.
But a black dress, you can dress it up with any type of accessory, any type of shoes. If you're into church hats, put on a colored church hat with it. Keep it young. And also, I want to steer away from black, but a black pencil skirt or a black pair of pants. You can put that with a colored blazer, a colored top. Just black, like, staple items I will put in there because you can always add pattern or color to it.
That's right. That's right. I love pencil skirts because I think they fit on every shape, form, every body type, most definitely. So those are your staple pieces. So what would you say, James, to what pieces should we have in our collection for the wow factor considering accessories?
Well, I would like to start with shoes. Females, please have a nice heel or shoe. Normally, I start from the bottom and I go up.
Okay.
So have a nice shoe and then start with like light accessories. Sometimes less is, more, So don't overkill. And I mean, that's the thing. Start from the shoes. Once you have a great pump or high heel, whatever you choose, whatever works for you, and then you can build on top of that.
Build on top
And
of that.
just do not overkill.
Do not over. Shalon, one staple item that you must have in your makeup kit, every woman.
Red lip. Every lady has to have a red
I love a
lipstick.
red lip.
It's always, you could use it for emergencies, for their power job or position you're trying to get. But everyone has a signature red lip for them. It just depends on your skin tone. So just make sure you go to a counter and get the proper consultation so a professional can help you with that. But a red lip, anything to enhance your brows, a great bronzer, and that's easy. 3 steps, you're done.
And out the door,
And out the
5-minute
door.
face.
Yes, 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 yes.
And we're not just doing, Rihanna didn't start the red lip.
No,
but
she
can we
didn't.
just say that?
She didn't. And I think it was a faux pas from years ago that, if you wore a red lip, you were just naughty or, a rebel. I think red lip is just classic. It's just how it should be, how it's worn. And that's anything. If it's worn incorrectly, that's what you get.
Definitely have to get away from these stigmas. We are coming back with summer trends next on Abundant Life. Welcome back to Abundant Life. We're talking about fashion faux pas in the house of God. We have a very knowledgeable and expert panel here. We have Vintage Hazel designer Stefan Stallings, Javaris James J. Wilson, celebrity stylist, and we also have the beauty architect, makeup artist Shalon Willis. Summer is officially here. Yay! My favorite season. Give me sun, sand, and beach. Any day. I love it. But with the changing seasons comes new trends and new styles and new things to incorporate into our wardrobe. So, Save Girls Love Fashion too, right? All right. So we are going to bring up our next model. Hello there. Doesn't she look cute, everybody? Aww. Stefan, tell us a little bit about what she has on and how and what summer trends she's displaying here.
Model number 2 has on a multicolored ruffle baby doll dress that's kind of cinched in at the waist, paired with a pair of cognac colored booties that's netted on the side.
Let me see the booties, girl. Let me see the booties. Love the shoes. Absolutely love it.
This dress is just adding, I guess you say, the needed drama around the neckline. No accessories really needed, and it's the right length appropriate for church. And also can take it after church.
And it's so young and fun. Jay, tell us about the colors.
The colors, very trendy right now for the summer. Yellows, also blues, purples, and charcoal grays. So she has a mixture of the yellow and a couple of blues in her print.
Quick question, how do you keep from looking like Big Bird and all yellow?
Well, that's the thing. Have some color on top of it. Just no all yellow. Or just do like a canary yellow, just not like the bright sunny yellow.
And like we were talking about earlier, I like to incorporate different risks that I want to take in the shoe. Like
Okay.
if I can have on maybe a solid color dress that I'm comfortable with, and then bam, hit them with a yellow, canary yellow shoe.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, and so what makeup tips would you give her? She's already got some bright colors on. Would she do a more neutral face?
Yes, you would. And ladies, I know she has on yellow, so that doesn't mean that you have to bring it to the face.
Say that again.
Ladies, I know she has on yellow or bright colors. You don't have to bring it to the face.
So
okay?
is she not gonna put yellow eyeshadow on from lid to brow?
But what I did do on this model, I found the smallest, minutest blue, which is like a baby blue, and that's what you can bring if you do want to add color. You can bring just a little, one shade at the top, and then I kind of diffuse it a little with a nude shimmer. And then always, just the lip should be nude or light pink.
Okay. FYI, we're bringing you back to define all of these things. I think of all these topics, makeup is the one I'm least knowledgeable about. I'm like, shimmer?
Yeah, shimmer is just like has sparkles, bright. So you just
I
have to be
always have
careful.
glitter on me from something or another, and I never know where it comes from. So. All right, thank you so much. Model number 2. Okay, we're gonna bring up our next model. Now, before she gets here, just go ahead and let us know what summer trend she's going to be representing. Stefan?
Today she's going with the more conservative look for the summer. Say if you have a business meeting or if you're going to a church service.
I love that pastel jacket.
Me too. It's a dress actually with a sheer top on top of it.
Can you take the jacket off for us? So James, tell us about that. If you have a piece in your closet that might not be appropriate for church, but you want to wear it to church, how can you switch it over?
Well, what we did is we found like a new dress, and then like as Stefan was saying, we took the blouse and put it over because of the cleavage, and that way, you know, she's not showing anything. The blouse is sheer, and that way she's covered.
That's a good
So
way to solve
layers,
that problem that we had
layers,
earlier.
and then the jacket would be the third layer.
Good, good. So she has a beautiful blue on, and I think like we were saying earlier about the red lip, the blue eyeshadow with the red lip, that just takes us so 80s.
Yes.
So how do we avoid that, and what makeup tips would you have for this particular outfit?
For model number 3, I knew that she has a lot of blue in it, so I didn't go with color more on her eyelid. I stayed with a neutral lid with a little shimmer, so it was a taupe color. And then also did her cheeks corals, which is one of the trends.
Okay.
And I also popped her lip with a coral lipstick and diffused it a little with a coral lip gloss. So bronzers, corals are 2 of the summer trends this summer.
Absolutely love it. Thank you so much, model number 3. Okay, so what else can we talk about? What else is hot for this summer? Any celebrities we need to be looking out for, or
As far as us,
what's next for you in the summer? You're designing clothes. What's next for you?
right now I'm preparing for the BET Awards and New York Fashion Week.
New York fashion. You're taking me with you, right?
Of course.
Okay. I got it on tape. Thank you. What's next for you, Javaris?
Well, right now we have the website, online boutique, where you can get fashion tips from Stefan, also tips from myself, and beauty tips from this young lady right here, Miss Shalon. You can get some great pieces, some custom items from Vintage Hazel, and some custom pieces from myself, and beauty tips from, again, this beautiful lady right here.
Shalon, where you going next?
I'm actually flying into Baltimore tomorrow. I have a fashion show there, and then I teach classes as well. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Beauty Architect, one word, to keep updated what's going on with me.
Well, thank you all so much for coming and helping us clear up some of these fashion faux pas. Again, if you missed it, you need a personal shopper or styling services, just email istaydapper@gmail.com, beautyarchitect1@gmail.com, or Twitter and Instagram @beautyarchitect, and also vintagehazel.weebly.com. That's it for us here at Abundant Life. Thank you so much for joining. You can bet that. Never gotta sweat that. God's love is a sure thing. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.